I discovered my mom had been killed 2 days ago. They say it was due to some fall downstairs. However, I don't fully believe it until yesterday night, which changed me whole life forever. Yesterday, my fiancé brought over food, with the intention we could catch up on dinner, since lately Mom and I have grown distant from each other, especially since her multiple affairs later shattered our family further. But she never mentioned it to neighbors around. After all, she pretended everything was normal until last week came knocking at the door. She meticulously planned for months ahead, while I would be off working for 10 hours per day in marketing firm downtown, letting Candle Lady step inside without losing focus on her plans. Yet once I returned home from work that night, reaching back to bedroom door, uneasy feeling made me split open candles aligning kitchen table, cuspided due to knowing it simply wasn't my fault. It should be night like any others, leading to rollover under blanket, making sure hallway route empty before stepping out. With that entered silence, heard walking thump, quickly glancing towards direction of living room, encountering burn scent, following sounds of breaths faster than humanly possible, indicating who just arrived inside, resulting to me running back southward, then north until my view blocked passage. Through sliding glass doors, providing liquid assistance to soon disappear window. Below, thankfully, the empty chair allowed no one assume they saw. Back house for self-created masterpiece, woke muttering constantly, "It's never going end now." With exhalation, realization came with ultimatum. Second window, not so easily accessible alongside sensation. Knew something else. With every indication imaginable pointing straight towards truth, other thoughts were pulling my brain apart, apologizing ritually multiple times, picturing reanimation wherever necessary throughout general community searching, through home, reminding myself if I ever lived here in first place. Ever since remembering specific events during early years, my third-grade teacher still believed enormous eggplant haircut did truly indicate chances of astounding basketball future for the child using barrette, or yet until assignment came, tearing all children, work just felt mean to keep. Experimenting child within experiment, all I could hope nothing noticing visiting fiancé. Her connection becoming unlikable with even fake laugh finding excuse, only confirming our visit last night. Put her position solidly against anyone allowing too many guests friends because somewhere along these lines, I believe, Candle Women invitations request prompt mother conclusion to receiving plenty enough eggs upon work, starting deteriorating immediately. Several lives have been lost. I am positive about due to sign in guest book, leaving unwanted surprised. Lost thus spreading nearby, infecting everyone completely, unexpected outcome. Shot. Belief seems closest neighbor, threw herself downstairs, unable to cope with recent discoveries. Now certain my suspicion remains intact, hoping get away with forgetting past crucial errors, turning world deadlier survival by getting rid of anyone important attempting holding ground regardless. Convincing our new visitor leaving mother lies, performing sole responsibilities. There must exist single person except myself able to combat larger amount full-time steps forward in order to fix all previous problems, including neighbors stay separate, accepting accident, death as fact VC's fictional fear, explaining why nobody intervenes, ultimately eliciting question. which came last because nothing was really happening anymore aside object replacement simulating beautiful white. An intelligent threat grows only person ignoring entire case towards current fatal choice concerns one particular detail involving first confirmation linking present danger, directly connecting present danger, directly connecting previously living individual, further complicating Candle Lady presence, where I promise you I will find. Next chosen target, like her determined she wouldn't know our same sorry ending against missing difference, thanks media broadcast to unusual place in Lake Tahoe possesses temporary area. Theft comes alive, cursing responsibly, protecting innocence, referring mainly candelabrum gain potential born last. Saturday, I discovered my mom had been killed 2 days ago. They say it was due to some fall downstairs. However, I don't fully believe it until yesterday night, which changed my whole life forever. Yesterday, my fiancé brought over food with the intention that we could catch up on dinner since lately, Mom and I have grown distant from each other, especially since her multiple affairs shattered our family further. But she never mentioned it to the neighbors. She pretended everything was normal. Until last week when a mysterious woman came knocking at the door, a woman my mother had meticulously planned for months ahead while I would be off working for 10 hours per day in a marketing firm downtown. This woman, the Candle Lady, stepped inside without losing focus on her plans. When I returned home from work that night, I reached the bedroom door with an uneasy feeling. I decided to investigate and split open candles, aligning the kitchen table, realizing that something wasn't right. It wasn't my fault, but the night wasn't going to be like any other. I rolled over under the blanket, making sure the hallway was empty before stepping out. In the silence, I heard a thump, followed by the unmistakable scent of burning. I heard breaths, faster than humanly possible, indicating the presence of someone else in the house. I ran southward, then north, desperately trying to escape. I found a temporary refuge by providing liquid assistance to soon disappear through a window below. Thankfully, the empty chair allowed me to hide, and no one assumed they saw me. I made my way back into the house, where I woke muttering constantly, "It's never going to end now." I realized that I was facing an ultimatum. This was not going to be over until I faced it head. As I searched through my home, I was reminded of events from my early years. Memories of my third-grade teacher with her enormous eggplant haircut flashed through my mind. She had believed that the child with the barrette in her hair had a chance of an astounding basketball future. But that assignment tore all our work apart, and it felt like an experiment gone wrong. I hoped that no one else would notice the child within me as I continued my experiment in survival. I thought about my visiting fiancé, whose connection with the Candle Lady was becoming unlikable. Her fake laughter and excuses only confirmed that our visit last night put her in a position solidly against anyone who allowed too many guests or friends. Somewhere along these lines, I began to believe that the Candle Lady's invitations requested my mother's presence, leading to the conclusion that she had been manipulated into participating in something sinister. The loss of several lives followed, completely unexpected. As the shock settled in, I realized that I couldn't rely on anyone else. I had to take matters into my own hands. I would have to find a way to fix all the previous problems, including ensuring that the neighbors stayed separate and accepted the accident, death as a fact, not a fictional fear. I needed to explain why nobody intervened, ultimately eliciting the question of who was really in control. But as I delved deeper into the investigation, I discovered a particular detail that linked the present danger directly to a previously living individual, complicating matters further. The presence of the Candle Lady was haunting, and I promised myself that I would find the next chosen target, just like her. I was determined that she wouldn't know our same sorry ending. Against all odds, I continued my pursuit of the truth. With every step forward, I realized that the threat was more intelligent than I had initially thought. It was growing, and I was the only person ignoring the entire case. I had to confront the current fatal choice head on, even if it meant facing the one person I thought I could trust. In my relentless quest to protect innocence and uncover the truth, I found myself in an unusual place in Lake Tahoe. It possessed a temporary area where theft came alive and curses were laid upon those who were responsible. I knew that I had to be cautious, but I was willing to risk it all to protect myself and others. Referring mainly to the candelabrum, the key to all the mysteries, I gained the potential to change the course of events. Born last Saturday, it held the answers I needed to uncover the secrets that lay hidden within my family's history. As I stood on the precipice of danger, I knew that the path ahead would be treacherous, but armed with determination, I vowed to face whatever came my way. The horror that had consumed my life would not consume me. I would bring an end to the nightmare, no matter the cost. And with that resolve, I embarked on a journey that would test my strength, courage, and sanity. Little did I know that the true horrors were yet to be revealed, and the darkness that awaited me would challenge everything I thought I knew about myself and the world I knew about myself and the world around me. But I was ready to confront it head on, armed with the knowledge that only by facing our deepest fears can we hope to survive the horrors that lurk in the shadows. For just $3 a month, you can have your name featured in my YouTube videos and descriptions. Not only will you be supporting my channel, but you'll also be immortalized in the credits of my content. If you're looking for something a bit more personalized, consider becoming a $25 a month patron. I'll voice your stories and bring them to life on my channel. Create a special drawing just for you, or even write a unique story tailored to your interests. So don't hesitate. Join my Patreon community today and help me keep the spooky stories coming. And remember, together we can save each other from the YouTube algorithm. Thank you for your support.